Okay guys, so you've seen me very haphazardly plant my carrots, planted my carrots, my rainbow blend, and I've also planted my sweet peas up front. Now, one thing about carrots, they say do not disturb the roots, but they were disturbed when I pulled them apart, and I wasn't very gentle. I tried not to pull too much apart from each other, but I put it in the soil as easy as it would go. We're gonna see what happens. So this is your clue and your cue of liking and subscribing to my channel here, because we're gonna have a later date video of the progress on these carrots. So let's see what happens. If you don't plant it, it's not gonna do anything. So might as well try. It only took a little bit of time. I'm enjoying the beautiful sunshine. And it was worth it to try it, just to see what happens. So, yeah. The only thing left are my dwarf sunspot sunflowers, and I'm trying to figure out a place to put them that they're not going to get mowed over or forgot about. So, that's all that's left, other than watering all of this stuff in. I'm going to grab the hose and water everything that I just did, and hope for the best. I heard a really good tip of info when it comes to when's the time to plant. Well, everyone's worried about their frost date, their last frost date, and that is a good rule to go by, because if you put stuff out too early, there's a good chance you're going to kill it if a hard frost or freeze comes in and the stuff is not ready for it, or it's not a frost hardy plant. But a good thing to think of is if the dandelions are popping and your daffodils are popping out, that means that the soil temperature has reached a temperature that's compatible for growing and germination. So if those have popped and come out of the ground and they're blooming, you're good to go on a lot of your plants to put them in the ground. Now, there are things like your peppers. They're not frost hardy. They're very tender when it comes to cold temperatures. You don't want to put your peppers out yet. Tomatoes, I would be careful. If you live in a colder climate, it's not going to be right. You're going to be covering stuff up left and right. But these carrots have been sitting in my living room for a month now, and you saw the root structure on them in that seed snail. So I know that they have got to get outside, because if they keep going in that seed snail, they may not produce a carrot on the other end. Hopefully this works. We'll see what happens. And I guess I'm going to end this video. I'm going to water this stuff in, and I'm going to plant those sunflowers. I still need to put my potatoes in a potato tower. That'll be a video coming soon. Supposed to do it around March 17th, which is St. Patrick's Day, and I didn't get to it this year, and I'm glad I didn't, because we had some really cold weather and a lot of rain come in. So I'm gonna hopefully do that maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow should be a nice day. It's Sunday. I'll have plenty of time to get my hands dirty and shoot a video for you guys. I might tweak it a little bit from last year, because I had my potato towers. I'll link that video down below so you can see how that happens. And like I said, I'm going to tweak it a little bit this year and do a little bit different, but same concept. But anyway, you guys, thanks for watching. Major garden cleanup today. It wasn't a whole lot of work, but the dumb lawnmower wouldn't start for me. So that's where I have to take out the weed eater and weed eat the whole place. But it worked, and I hated knocking down all of these dandelions and henbit, because all these bees, there were no bees out today that I could tell, which is good. So I've left some of them. I've left some big patches of wildflower stuff and things like that that are coming out. So all the pollinators have something to go to and something to eat and live off of for now. But I had to clean the space up. I only did so much in the winter, and if I'm gonna start putting things out here, it's gotta get cleaned up. So I think it looks a lot better than it did. All of my mints are coming back this year, which is very exciting. That right there, I kind of knocked it down a little bit. I got rid of some of the dead, and it's starting to come back, but that's my orange mint. Over there, on the other side of the sweet peas, that's an apple mint. It's coming back really, like, it's atrocious, and I'm okay with that. Mint is one of those things, it's very invasive and it will take over your spaces and go everywhere you don't want it to go, but because it's in the ground out here, I'm okay with it. And I wanted to show you this sweet pea trellis that I made. This is a headboard that I bought. It was one of those reuse recycle places. That's where I bought this at, and I think it was like $4. So I took it, I zip tied it to my cattle panel that's making my perimeter here, and then I also added a welded wire. I think that's a 1-inch welded wire fence behind there, just to give these sweet peas something to climb. Because on this other side, I've lost, when I planted, get this out of my way. When I planted these sweet peas on one of my seed snail videos, I lost a few of them out here. I think I had a critter eating them, and I also didn't have a little trellis for them to go up. And I put this piece in that I found, and I think that's gonna help them, if it'll stay up. Come on, buddy. I don't know, we might have a couple through here, I hope so. But if not, I've got a handful of them on this pea trellis bed frame. I'm excited about that. So, all right, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna finish watering this stuff in and put those sunflowers in the ground. And I hope you all are having a great day or night, whatever it is while you're watching this. I appreciate you being here, and happy gardening. It's that season. If you have any comments or any questions, put them below. I will definitely get to them. And yeah, thanks for being here. Bye, be safe.
Then dial your operator.